From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
Here we go.
All right, it's currently 9 minutes after 8 o'clock. I'm Fred Gossett here along with Chase Wilson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect. This is going to be for northeastern areas of Lawrence County, Tennessee, northern and northwestern parts of Giles County, Tennessee, and they do clip far southern parts of Murray County, Tennessee, although the storm will stay south of there. This is going to be until 8:45. This is a continuation of the severe thunderstorm warning we've already had in effect across northern parts of Lawrence County, Tennessee. It's for the storm that's over at the Etheridge, Alexander Springs area to the Jonestown area in the south side of Summertown that's had a history of having that mid-level rotation with it. We had the wall cloud live on the Arctic Air Skycam network earlier. It's produced a large tree down on Buffalo Road, blocking the road south of Summertown. So it's produced some wind damage, and it has had the potential for some $quarter to $half size hail. Now the storm is getting ready to shift out of Lawrence County over the next several minutes over into northern areas of Giles County in Tennessee, from Campbellsville up to Big Creek and Gibsonville, back over toward Olivet and Linville. And this will be soon getting that updraft base into some of our additional sky cams like Campbellsville and the Linville cam that is at Richland High School. We'll be watching this from multiple angles. We'll take the Arctic Air Skycam network on Lynx 3 now, and this is the Lawrenceburg camera looking northward, and you can see the big updraft here. We have the striations in the updraft. The updraft itself is still in rotation, but that rotation is not getting down to the lower levels, and now what was originally a wall cloud on the back edge of it tightened and concentrated. We have a shelf cloud that's developed in here now. So this is a sign more that things are trying to gust out a little bit in the lower levels. This has become much less of a tornado threat and much more of a gusty wind and hail type threat here for northern parts of Lawrence County, Tennessee, over in the northern Giles County. What's happening now is the storm is crossing over into the cooler and less favorable side of that mesoscale boundary that we've had just to the west of Highway 43. You go over into Wayne County and the winds are out of the west. Here at the Lawrenceburg Airport, where these current conditions are, the wind is out, actually the temperature and dew point, I do think, are from the airport, unless this is updating. A couple of days ago it wasn't updating, but the wind has been live updating from the water tank in front of Walmart. That's an easterly wind here, so that tells me that just a few miles to the west of Highway 43 there's this mesoscale wind shift boundary there, and this is now onto the cooler side of that from the rain cool air earlier. You can see the temperature 78 and dew point 74. There's some things working against tornado formation in the lower levels because of the rain cooled air from earlier, and the storm's crossing into that environment now. So unless something radically changes here, we're seeing the step away from a possible tornado threat and more to a gusty wind and hail threat. So we would go back over to the radar. We'll do a storm track here from right around the county line and go east, southeast. I'd call it east, east, southeast at about 30 miles an hour. And do some times of arrival for the gusty wind and the hail potential. Now, there's lightning and rain already all the way over to Highway 245 and almost to Highway 31. But for the potential for wind and hail, here are the times of arrival. 8:15 in Jonestown, Liberty Hill 8:21, Big Creek 8:25, Campbellsville 8:25, Gibsonville 8:28, Olivet 8:38, Linville 8:38, and Campbell Station 8:41. The storm has been staying just to the north of Etheridge proper, but it's been close. It is off to the north of Lawrenceburg, and it looks like it's going to stay off to the north of downtown areas up Pulaski as well. We'll do a regional look at the radar, talk about the other storms out there, because there are some others, but they're just not severe. We have a cluster of heavy thunderstorms out here just to the north of Murray County, Tennessee, from eastern areas of Hickman. We can go just DMA type, not quite nearly that regional, up into portions of Williamson County. That's clipping near the Kinderhook area of northern Murray County with some lightning and heavy rain, but that's not severe. We've had our original severe storm moving across northern Lauderdale County. That's near Green Hill now, but it is a ghost of its former self. That's just a little localized heavy downpour with an occasional rumble or two of thunder. We have another similar little storm to the southwest of Savannah in western Hardin County, Tennessee, that's not severe. Some localized heavy rain. I don't even see a lightning strike cloud to ground with that. So the main focus we have is a severe storm in northeastern parts of Lawrence County, Tennessee. And we'll go back to the single site and focus back in here one more time before we end the live stream, because I don't see any signs of tornado development or anything like that. Storm is over Alexander Springs now, moving into the Jonestown area, and then crossing into the Campbellsville and the Big Creek and Gibsonville areas over the next few minutes. Severe thunderstorm warning until 8:45 for the northeast part of Lawrence County, Tennessee, the northwest part of Giles County, Tennessee, and they do clip southern Murray County, Tennessee, the far southern edge near the county line, but it does look like the storm is going to stay off to the south of Murray County, and they are trimming warnings back to the west as this main storm moves out. We'll continue to watch things very carefully. Should additional warnings be issued, we'll have live updates as necessary. For Chase Wilson, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.